Hey, what's going on, Ready? Welcome back. This is Roku, and this is the Take a Guess official podcast. Here with my
Finally.
homie Matt. Yeah, and my list is a bit shorter this week because the best manga of all time didn't have a chapter, so it's at 16, and you've got a massive list again. But we're going to start with you guessing first and see if you can continue your successes from last week. So, what's number 16?
Me and Robako.
That's one. Number 15.
Magu-chan.
Number 15 is Love or Magic. Number 14.
Elusive Samurai.
Number 14 is Magu-chan. 13.
I almost...
Yeah, you almost got it.
No, I almost said Magu-chan.
Oh, dang. It's 13 now.
Elusive Samurai.
That's 2.
There. Should
Number
be
12.
3. Should be 3. Number 12. Gotta keep going. My Hero Academia.
Number 12 is I Tell C.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Number 11.
You're a Build King simp, so I'm going Phantom Seer.
Number 11 is Fire Force.
What happened?
It was still really good.
What happened, though?
Nothing. Number 10.
Phantom Seer.
Damn. Was that 3 now?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, good start. Number 9.
Undead Unluck.
That's 4. You're winning this one. Number 8.
Kaiju number 8.
Number 8 is Sakamoto Days. Number 7.
My Hero Academia.
Number 7 is Build King. Number 6.
My Hero Academia.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Let's see, Elusive Samurai's taken. I'll go Kaiju.
Number 5 is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Really?
Yeah. Number 4.
Undead Unluck.
You already guessed that.
Oh, I did. Then it's I'll go back to Kaiju.
Damn, that's another one. Was that 6 now?
Yep.
Jesus. Number 3.
I told you. I took that personally.
Yeah.
Number 3, let's see. We got Wrecker, Ragnarok, Marshall, and Four Knights. Number 3, I'll go Marshall.
Number 3 is Four Knights of the Apocalypse. And then number 2.
I'll just say Marshall.
Damn, that's another one. So is that 7?
Yep.
You almost had 50%. Yeah, I think 7's my record. So I have to get my record to tie you.
And I also went off that first week.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, so we got top 30.
Yeah.
What's number 30?
Which watch?
Oshinoko.
Damn.
29.
Which watch?
A Couple of Cuckoos. 28.
Which watch?
Damn it.
There we go.
Thought about saying something like, I told you it grew on me. I do like the mangaka. I like Oscar Lost in Space.
Oh, yeah.
27.
Magu-chan.
High School Family. 26.
Love or Magic.
26 is My Hero Academia.
Wow.
I was shocked, too.
I mean, it wasn't notable, I guess.
It's entering that, you know how the anime, it's like one half is like on fire and the other half is kind of meh. We're entering that part of the anime. When it comes out, that's just meh.
Yeah.
25. Why are you paused through FaceTime?
Somebody just called me. It's like I don't know why they've been calling me today. Somebody from Illinois.
I didn't tell anybody. I don't know anybody. Well, I know a few people from Illinois.
What's the number we're at now?
25?
Elusive Samurai.
And my cat wants in now. 25 is actually Vinland Saga.
Damn.
I still love you, Torfin.
That sucked for a monthly.
Torfin is one of the greatest characters in fiction, in my opinion.
Really?
Like, oh my god. Vinland Saga. My boy Torfin. 24.
Love or Magic.
Undead Unluck.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Yeah. 23.
Me and Robako.
Magu-chan.
I was going to go with Magu-chan.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I have a gut feeling maybe it can pick up that magic it had earlier in the series.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For manga sales, for a gag manga, it should be fine for right now with Soshin, me, and Robako. But
yeah.
For right now. And it seems there are people who like High School Family too. So We'll see. After the end of Psyche K, Jump is hungry for new gag manga. So let's see, 22.
Elusive Samurai.
Lover Magic. 21.
Me and Robako.
You're on your way, but 2 is not bad. So 20.
Yazakura Family.
Elusive Samurai.
God damn.
I feel like you were thinking about that.
I was.
19.
Ayakashi Triangle.
Yeah. You're still losing.
I am not even close yet. Not even halfway.
18.
Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin.
The 100 Years Quest of Fairy Tale. 17.
Sakamoto Days.
Eden Zero. 16.
Yazakura Family.
Build King. 15.
Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin.
15 was I Tell C. 14.
Sakamoto Days.
Isn't that 4 now?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm over halfway to you
You're
now.
making it interesting. Okay.
I am.
13.
Phantom Seer.
Kaiju number 8.
God, I almost said that. They're right next to each other.
You made it good. You made it far. 12.
Kaiju number 8.
Girlfriend and Girlfriend. Or Girlfriend is the official name. Or 11.
Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin.
Phantom Seer. You almost had Phantom Seer a couple ones ago.
Yeah.
So, number 10.
Dr. Stone.
Record of Ragnarok. 9.
Four Nights of the Apocalypse.
Dr. Stone.
Yeah, this would be tough.
You have 4 still, and it's entering a little bit of gotta step up, so 8.
I only have 7 left. I have to get 3 to tie. Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin.
5.
No way.
Mm-hmm. You got 5 now. Well, I skipped over number 7, and my dumbass forgot to, do number 7, which was actually Rent a Girlfriend, so.
This is close now.
6.
Yazakura Family.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Number 5.
Four Nights of the Apocalypse. Damn.
Number 4.
I'll go Marshall for number 4.
It's One Piece.
Damn.
Number 3.
Yazakura Family.
Marshall.
Oh, no.
At least a tie. Number 2. Toss up.
I know. I can only tie.
Number 2.
Yazakura Family.
Dub.
Dang it.
Struck out in the 9th.
Damn.
It's time to stop sleeping on Yozakura family, because ever since they've started an actual arc, mwah, 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 oh, yes, baby.
Damn. Well, it's 2 in a row now for you. Now you got the streak.
You suck.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the best.
What's like the record now? 6-3?
5-3, I believe.
5-3. You won the first.
Yeah.
You killed me.
Yeah, I got a 7-0 lead, and remember, I got a Falcon shirt on.
Yeah, you would.
I've never seen a team blow as many leads as the Falcons did this year.
Yeah. They did. Because I would see that meme every other week, almost. But like,
it's just it's immune to me. Like,
yeah,
it really doesn't bother me anymore, and I don't think it bothers other Falcons fans, but everybody else, it thinks it bothers us. Like, it really doesn't.
Not really.
It's like it's like you hear the same. Like, you hear one time me and a friend went to church. He had a church thing, and he invited me because his guardian at the time was really religious, and his nephew came as well. So, he was just finished reading Naruto, and because Naruto's so good, that's all he could think about at the time. And I was so obsessed with Naruto, and we were talking about the Sage's Six Paths, and he heard me, and I thought I accidentally said Sage of Six Packs.
Oh my God.
His nephew would talk about that so much, like, it's not funny anymore. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
So, but no one believes me though. Because if you try to say, like, we're over it, they're gonna be like, no, you aren't, and they'll still say, like, there's PTSD flashback. Like, no, there isn't. You wanna mention the story of the week segment we're gonna start doing?
Sure. So what's the story of the week this week?
No, you explain what it is. Most people are here for you. No, everybody is here for you.
Okay, but, like, what are we talking about, though?
Just say a story we've told that happened in the past week that's pretty cool.
Which one?
Just pick one that's happened to you in the past week.
Can't even think.
You want me to go so I can give you an idea of what it is?
You go.
So on Sunday, my dad invited me to his house to, because he was making wings. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll do it, man. So I went there, and I left the house here, and it was like 62 degrees outside. So I'm like, nice ass day, all right, So I went down there, and I hung out there. We watched some of Attack on Titan after Wings. So how you go back, the walk to your car is just, it's so short you don't even notice the weather.
Yeah.
So it happened to me. So then when I get back in Kokomo, I'm like, I need some gas. So I go to our speedway, near my house, and I stand outside it's in the 60s. I don't need a jacket. I stand outside expecting the 60s. It's in the fucking 30s.
Jeez.
So I got gas and just went home, and Midwest weathers.
Midwest. I remember when I was first in the Midwest for the winter, it snowed more in one weekend than it had snowed in my hometown in the entire 20 years I had lived there. It was a blizzard snowing 4 inches an hour when we would maybe get 1 to 2 inches a year. where I'm from. And it was so cold. Like, usually the winters, the coldest it gets here, it's maybe 25. And then there is a bit of a wind chill.
It was probably 25 last night.
But when I was in the Midwest, it was like -3 and then -20 with wind chill.
Oh, that's normal. That's
so
normal.
Cold that I could feel the mucus in my nose freezing as I was outside.
Yeah, that's normal.
And I'm just like, holy crap.
That's the point where people here cancel schools for just cold weather.
No, I was just like...
Not
but
like
it's also weird because even though it snows way more and the weather's worse, the Midwest is so prepared for it that it's actually safer to drive than just like an inch of snow here, because they don't have like nearly enough plows, and it's actually they're not even allowed to salt the roads here.
Yeah, that's normal as hell.
Yeah, but they salt the roads in that Midwest town, so the roads are like way safer, even if it's like a blizzard.
Oh yeah, happens all the time. Most driveways are salted too.
Yeah. And I remember in that town, it was a super small Midwest town. I think it was only like 1,500 to 2,000 people. And there was one anime fan that I met in the entire town. And he was my pizza delivery guy. Yeah.
Did you tell him about the channel?
A little bit, yeah, because I would order pizza from him like once a week, and he would always be the one to deliver it. And then one time he noticed my Dragon Ball shirt when I was wearing it. He's like, oh, dude, you're like the only anime fan I've met in this entire town. I'm just like, shit. I'm like, yeah, I love Dragon Ball.
Anime's more common here.
Yeah. And then...
more than that, at least.
He talked about how he doesn't even really... He, like, didn't have, like, internet. Like, he had, like, only such a low amount that he would run out of his internet in, like, 4 days. And then would just not use it for the rest of the month. So he didn't really... He knew what YouTube was, but didn't really use it.
My grandpa has something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like, the internet... I remember when I was there, not only did I get, like, less per month, but it was way lesser compared to what I was used to in terms of speed and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Even though it was like the most expensive thing in the area that was offered.
Yeah, it's hard to live here, isn't it?
Yeah. But besides that, it was interesting. It was kind of, I guess, cool to have some snow. But it was just crazy. And then the summers, dude. Oh my. The summers are worse. Like.
Yeah.
Every day. Literally every day is over 90.
It is.
With like 90% plus humidity. Whereas here it's like less than 60% humidity. And the range is like. The range for like 90% of the summer days is just 75 to like 85. And then we'll maybe get 1 to 2 100-degree days for the summer, and then maybe 4 or 5 90-degree days for the entire summer. So it's just way more manageable. But out in the Midwest, man, who would have think that the winters would be harsher and the summers would be even more just burning?
Yeah. The Northwest is a different beast.
Yeah. We get a lot of rain. But I realized it doesn't rain a lot in the Midwest compared to the Northwest.
We still get, like, I remember I sent you a snap, like, last summer or something, and it's, like, poured, and, like, it was near opening day of baseball. I'm like, there was so much rain that, like, even though Cincinnati's 2.5 hours away from me, I was like, is this going to be enough to... cancel opening day? It didn't, thankfully. Yeah. We still beat the crap out of the Tigers.
Yeah. And it's also interesting that pretty much every house in the Midwest has, like, or at least in that town I was in, had a storm bunker type of thing, like a basement that's underneath their underground and stuff.
Oh yeah, we kind of have that here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's tornadoes all the time.
Oh,
in
yeah.
that town at least. The tornadoes actually usually never go through the town. They like hit right at the town border and stop. But just in that area, there's so many tornadoes. I remember when I was there, it was like every weekend there'd be a tornado warning.
There isn't that much here, but like we've had like I told you about this one tornado from when I was in freshman year, like how I had. I'll just say it again to the people, the few people listening, the people who actually give a crap about your opinion, but not mine. I'm still gonna tell them.
Oh my god.
So I had this anime club, So I went there. It was the first ever meetup, and we started the first episode of Sengoku Basara. And 5 minutes into it, there's this, just that tornado warning alarm that goes off in your phone, and everyone's like, "Whose is that?" I'm like, "My phone's in my pocket, and it's not buzzing, so it's not me." 20 seconds go by. It's like, okay, everybody just look at your phones, even though you don't think it is. So I'm like, fine. What loser could it have been? It was my phone that went off. I'm like, oh my god. So I turned it off, and we watched about 30 more seconds of Sengoku Basara. And, the secretary goes on the speakers. He's like, everybody go to the locker room. There is a tornado. So, like, I just sat there for, like, 2 hours. Met the high school quarterback, the starting quarterback. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
It was pretty eventful. And, like, I forgot to mention this to you, but that tornado... there is a video that went viral that it just leveled the town's local Starbucks.
Oh my god.
I can send it to you later, but it got obliterated. And, man. I was like, I don't like coffee, but I miss looking at it there. Thankfully, they rebuilt it for the people who like it there.
Yeah.
But oh god, it got destroyed. And like, do you have earthquakes in Oregon?
Pretty rare, but Oregon is supposed to have like the worst earthquake in the history of the United States. It's gonna like level the West Coast. Like, you remember like ever hearing like the rumors about like the San Andreas earthquake and how that's gonna be like terrible? All the scientists actually agree that the Oregon earthquake, the thing is called the Cascadia subduction zone, is going to be several times worse, where there's a high chance that if it happens, I will die. And it's something like people from California to Washington, even parts of Canada, like, this could kill like 50,000 people and then wound hundreds of thousands and make millions of people homeless. And like billions to trillions of dollars of damage.
Sounds worse than the wildfires you suffered from.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be way worse. Like, it's very likely because the Willamette River runs through the city of, or past the city of Portland, well, through it, and it's very likely that if it happens, all of Portland will be flooded after the earthquake hits it. So it's like all the buildings are gonna be weakened, and then it's gonna be flooded over. So technically we're due for it, but it's likely that we're still hundreds of years away.
But it's going to happen one day.
Yeah. And it's possible to happen in my lifetime, but I hope it doesn't.
There was this one time, I researched it the other day, that it's on Wikipedia it's called the 2010 Indiana earthquake. It happened the day before New Year's Eve. And I remember it was like before 8 a.m. Like, I was awake and I'm just laying in bed because this is comfy. Because like, it was at the point, like, like how after Christmas the rest of the year just feels dead.
Yeah.
So it was like that for me. And all of a sudden everything just starts shaking, and like I had just woken up. I'm just laying on my stomach and I'm like, I don't care. Whatever it is, like, and then once it stopped, I'm like, what was that? Was it an earthquake? So, I got up like 20 minutes later. I asked my mom about it. She's like, no, we don't really get earthquakes here. And then like another 15 minutes later, she's like, "Oh, you were right. It is." And like, if you look at the 2010 Indiana earthquake on Wikipedia, it says that the thing happened somewhere between Kokomo and Greentown. Guess where I live? Somewhere between Kokomo and Greentown.
Uh-oh.
So it was felt from like Virginia.
Wow.
So like I don't remember if anything fell over, but I just remember that, and it was pretty cool. But I haven't felt an earthquake since, like, when I looked up details from that, since it was over 10 years ago. I found out Indiana could feel an earthquake in 2020, that it happened in Virginia. It happened in early August, but I was in freaking Washington. I could see the Pacific Ocean when that happened.
Dang.
So I couldn't feel it, but no one told me. So like, if I could have felt it, you could have felt it. You didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. It sounds so cool. It's like happened once.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's our stories for the week. Stay tuned for weekly stories from our lives that I think half the time will probably be anime or manga related, and the half just life stuff. But like, subscribe to the both of us. Links in the description. Peace out, y'all.